Just waiting on him to join. Let's get it. What up?
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the six-time Super Bowl champs from the AFC, the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Taking on the NFC champions, the Green Bay Packers. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, excited for this one. I mean, Charles, the Steelers back in the Super Bowl once again, their ninth appearance overall, second only to the Patriots 11. But if the Steelers win this one, then they'd be on top of the all-time win standings, as it would be their 7th title.
What a franchise. Come on, join me for a minute, okay? Come back to the 1970s with me. Back to the steel curtain defense. Back to Terry Bradshaw, quarterback. Throwing to Lynn Swann and John Stallworth. Franco Harris running the football with Rocky Blyer. That team was something, all right? And that started the path to where we are right here, right now. This team's pretty good, too. And they want their own history.
Let's go.
What an accomplishment this would be to win a 7th Super Bowl title for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Meanwhile, the Packers are back as they look to bring another Super Bowl title home to a place aptly named Titletown.
And they're looking for their 5th win, which would tie them with the Cowboys and 49ers for 2nd all-time. They did last win it in 2011. That was Super Bowl 45. Aaron Rodgers leading them over the Pittsburgh Steelers. But when you talk about titles, and you mentioned Titletown, they've won 13 championships overall.
They main stars, boy, them cameras, boy,
prior to the Super Bowl era as well. So this is a town that's used to winning, and they expect to win this one as well.
First carry of the game for Jalen
They did not block.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Not the result they were looking for there on 3rd down. They end up taking a loss on the play. The only person happy now, the punter, gets to go out there and show Mom that he gets to play in the game.
Powerful running. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Their cameras. They cameras, bro. Alright, we confident. Let's get this dub, man. Hey, this ain't like a stream I will usually do. But go ahead and hit the sub button, you know. I'm doing this for real anyway. Go ahead and hit the sub button. Go ahead and do it for me.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Nope. You ain't got Aaron Gordon this time around to do human joystick. It's going to be a defensive game there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset.
Oh.
To escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th.
Let's go. We live.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Now Callaway on the return.
We gone. We gone. We gone. We gone.
Touchdown.
Antonio Callaway.
With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Let's
Striking
go.
First in any game is very important, but on this
Let's
stage,
go, D. Let's go out there and get another
stages
stop.
in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically, what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, it's Jones. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up
I'm working with a D lineman.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right?
You
the last thing you want to see
not love me.
is your
Like,
punter
I'm just
feeling
too
pretty
good
because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you could have got going
again. Good return there, call it 13
Oh.
yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
10 yards on the pickup.
Let's go.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Roethlisberger will hand the counter, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
That's a
gain of
first.
just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Mike 20. Mike 50. Coming to you. Check it back. Jim. Kim. Jack 16. Check. Fresno. King. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Central West. Take 2 of them. Joker. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Tight dog. Quarter. He's coming.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Got an open man, it's Washington. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. On first, here's Washington. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
From the 35 on second down, Roethlisberger. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Complete to Washington. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington. 26 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 85 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and good by Crosby, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Preston Smith just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Here's Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's
That's
complete.
a dot.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run again with Samuels on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
From the 29, Roethlisberger. And the catch made by Johnson. That he is
That's
out
why you
of
pass
bounds
lead
right
up,
around
people.
the 10-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
They come out here in the eye. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Check 15, check easy, easy. Check 26, check 29.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Like 20.
Running it, Washington. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
It's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout. with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
You got it. You got it.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Boswell's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in the 2020 Super Bowl, Super Bowl 54. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. This is fielded at the goal line.
I'm not talking a lot because I'm locked in like a mug.
And
I'm
he'll
locked
bring it
in
a
like
few
a mug.
past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Watch out, watch out.
On the counter, here's Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made. And that just means you're one.
Sack. Let's go.
Big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And again, it's Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Best receiver up out of here.
Completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. Stopped at the 24-yard line.
Yep, now you're running back up out of here. Your team is going down
slow. We'll get a
slowly.
timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. From the 24, Rodgers got a
This dude
man.
got
That's
tipped up the
Allison.
sideline.
We got this.
It's a gain of 20. Complete to Geronimo Allison.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
Up.
Down he goes,
Running back
folded
gone.
like a lawn chair.
Let's go.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down.
It'd be sad if you worked this hard
turned
just to
around
take
and
3
handed it
and
off
you
on the
wasted this
last
much
play.
time.
And
It'd
now
be a
they're looking
shame.
for the big boys to get him in the
It'd be
end
a
zone.
shame.
Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
A 2nd down pass.
Ooh, I
play
tried
there,
to
but
bait
it's
that.
incomplete.
I tried to bait that so
My
bad.
high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that.
It's sad if you got this far
Now
just
on
to
third
take
down,
three.
that pass
Just to
knocked
take
down
three.
in the
Let's go, D.
backfield and incomplete.
Good D. Let's
Well,
go,
so a drive
D.
that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away
Wasted
with 3
that much
points
time
here.
just to get three. Wasted all that time just to get
They could
three.
rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's
go.
frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
This will be taken about the 12.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards the pick up there, and it's a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
He got too much to worry about at this formation. Too much. He got to worry about the run. He got to worry about the pass on the other side. He got to worry about the screen on this side. He got too much to worry about.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
I see what you doing.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I like that.
A lot
I like
of
that.
contact, no call, and it's third down.
I like that.
And the Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They run from the shotgun with Washington. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation.
Hey, it's 4th quarter. I'm on his side of the field. Can't you go for this? Don't this mean I'm on his side of the field, right? Up arrow, I'm on his side of the field. I can go for this though, right? Alright, I'm just making sure. Alright. 17-10. I'm winning. Yeah, 5:45 left.
Here on 4th and a yard.
Yeah, but I ain't tripping because he worked his last 2 drives was 10+ plays and they went for 2 field goals. I ain't tripping. And Devontae Adams out for the game and his starting running back out for the
Tomlin
game.
going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th.
I don't know what. I already know what you're doing, buddy.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger.
That's a first
They'll
down.
find Smith-Schuster.
See,
It's
look.
complete.
He tried to send
He
that blitz.
But in the end,
I'm not going for none of
execution, a
that.
6-yard gain, and it all works out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Washington. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And it's 17-10. I'm in field goal range. I can put myself up 3 more. 2-score game.
This is something
3 minutes left
wary
now.
of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode
This
of
may
trying
be
to burn
wraps.
some clock doesn't mean they won't pass, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah,
That's
and
wraps.
really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs.
Intentional grounding,
For
so
second
that may
down,
help
if they
them.
want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, let's go,
They
y'all.
lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That's unfortunate.
Kevin King with a pick. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the
Nah, you're not running the ball.
Just in general, when you're passing in the
Up,
4th
backup
quarter with a
running
lead,
back
no matter
hurt.
what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up
Oh,
running yourself into
God.
an error.
Come on.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers.
That's a pick.
And that'll be incomplete.
That's so
Pretty
unfortunate,
good
though.
shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. It's a
Come on, bro. That's
9-yard
over
gain,
2
and it
people.
keeps the drive moving. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open here is Allison. That's complete. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. Back to throw. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Back to throw. Dancing Petty can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Bud Dupree in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. It's complete to Grant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game.
Let's go, D.
Nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage.
We got
and
21
you're also
seconds.
not trying to force it into bad
can't give up the
traffic as
touchdown.
well.
Let's go,
Throw
D.
the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now Rodgers.
Give me that. That's
It's
game.
intercepted at the goal line. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Already.
Officially
You already
nothing
know
on
it,
that
Keith.
last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Ben going to give this one to counter. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. The Pittsburgh Steelers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the Steel City. For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on.
Yo.
See you next season right here on EA Sports.
I'm saying, come on, bro. That's back-to-back season.